In 1911, much of the Andes was still unknown, and Hiram Bingham set out to explore the area. In July of that year, a local peasant told Bingham about the existence of an Inca site named Machu Picchu. When they arrived at the site, the Inca buildings were completely covered with entangled vegetation. The Inca city of Machu Picchu was rediscovered. Spread out across a high mountain ridge, Machu Picchu had managed to survive the Spanish conquest without being detected, preserving untouched some of the finest Inca architecture in existence. As we enter through the gateway, the lost city of the Incas spreads out before you. The citadel is built of rock at an altitude of 7,610 feet on the saddle of a mountain, flanked by sheer drops into the Urubamba Valley below. It was never sacked by the Spanish, as they failed to find it. Instead, Machu Picchu was simply abandoned and left for nature to reclaim. The exquisite Inca stonework has withstood the ravages of time, but its function remains baffling. Was it a place of worship, a site for tracking the stars, or one of the Inca emperor's country haciendas? The buildings and terraces clinging to a mountain ridge are linked by stairways and paths and watered by natural springs. The terraces of Machu Picchu would have served around about 1,200 inhabitants. The massive stone blocks were cut with stone or bronze tools, and the edges of the stones were rubbed smooth until they merged together perfectly. The Temple of the Condor gets its name from the two slabs which form the bird's stylized wings, and the head is defined by the carved rock on the ground. The Temple of the Sun is the only carved building on the site, and served as an astral observatory where the Incas could obtain information about their crop cycles from the position of the stars, the constellations and the solstices. The two windows are aligned to the points where the sun rises on the summer and winter solstices, the longest and shortest days. The Inti Hutan stone, or the hitching posted sun, indicates the precise dates of the solstices and equinoxes. The June solstice finds the sun almost directly above the pillar, creating no shadow at all. At this moment the sun is said to be hitched to the rock, hence the name. The sacred rock mimics the shape of a mountain as an altar to worship the Apis, the gods of the mountain, water and fertility. It may also have been used for sacrifices to appease the gods. As we climb the Inca road to the Sun Gate, the view of the citadel of Machu Picchu recedes. The air gets thinner and several rest stops were required on the way up. Each time we looked down, the view of the citadel changed. Sunny one moment, shrouded in mist the next, and at another dark and brooding. Finally, exhausted, we arrived at the Sun Gate, which served as a defensive fort on the Inca road to the south. Steep terraces served two purposes, one to provide food for the garrison, and the other to strengthen the mountainside to prevent landslides. Descending the Inca Trail from the Sun Gate, we look on the citadel of Machu Picchu for the last time. We can share the same wonder and amazement of the scene before us as Hiram Bingham experienced when he rediscovered the lost city of the Incas. Adios, Machu Picchu.